Good morning. I just feel the need to just speak to someone this morning. You may be going through some difficulties. You may be facing trials and you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You don't know who to turn to. I need to encourage you this morning. Trust God. When you can't see your way through, trust God. When everything around you seems so dark, trust God. The economy around us is so bad. You don't know where your next meal is coming from. Trust God. When your children are bothering you, trust God. You're having family issues, trust God. Lean not to your own understanding. Believe that God is able to do that which He promised He will do. He said He will provide for you. He will sustain you. He will uphold you with the right hand of His righteousness. Trust God. Trust the process. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on God. He's there. The 3 Hebrew boys, they were under pressure, but they refused to worship any other God. They trusted God. Even if they were going to kill them on that day, they had that strong faith in God. They believe in God. They believe that the God they serve will come through for them. God is faithful. Let us be faithful to Him. Trust God. No matter what's happening around you, trust God. They threw Daniel in the lion's den for the lions to just tear him apart. Daniel prayed. He trusted God that not even the lions could open their mouth to eat him. Daniel knew the God he served will deliver him. Trust God. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. You don't have to understand everything that's happening around you. Just know who you are. Know whose you are. Know in whom you believe. And that He who you believe in is able to deliver you. Daniel was delivered. The 3 Hebrew boys were delivered. Not to mention the children of Israel. When you don't know what to do, when you don't know who to turn to, when you don't know where your next meal is coming from, when you don't know how you're going to pay your rent, how you're going to pay your mortgage, trust God. He will come through. He's an on-time God. The Red Sea was in front of the Egyptians. The children of Israel, I meant. There's the Red Sea. Pharaoh's army was behind them. They were on chariots, horses. They're coming in full speed. Either side of them are mountains. I'm sure there were a lot of elderly people. They wouldn't be able to climb those mountains so fast. It was almost impossible. But remember, nothing is impossible when you put your trust in God. Don't try to understand what's happening in your life. Just put your trust in God. When you think and you feel that all hope is gone, oh God, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Trust God. He will make a way. Have faith in God. Abraham, He was about to make a sacrifice. He has his only son. His son was actually carrying the wood on his head. Father, you have the wood. We're going to make fire. But where is the lamb? Where is the sacrifice? Let us have faith like Abraham. Trust in God. When you least expect it, God will come through. Abraham was about to slay his only son. He was going to kill his only son because of his faith in God, his faithfulness to God. But at the last moment, God came through. Abraham, lay not your hand upon the lad. And there was a lamb just waiting. Sometimes we get a bit impatient. Let us hold on. Earth has no problems that heaven cannot solve. God is not a God that he goes back on his word. He never lies. He never fails. You may go to the doctor and the report is not good. Your health is not good. But whose report are you going to believe? Remember, just a few days ago, he was wounded for our sin. He was bruised for our iniquity. His blood covers us. By his stripes, we are healed. I shouldn't be alive today. Maybe some of you don't know my story. Yes, in 2019, I went to the doctor just to do just a general checkup on my arteries because I was getting sick, very sick, and I wasn't sure what it was. I went to check why my breathing was irregular, what was happening to me. All this while, I didn't know that I was literally a walking dead. I could have suffered a massive heart attack. It was at that moment, November 6, 2019. A 10-minute procedure turns out to be 2 hours heart surgery, an emergency heart surgery. All of my major arteries were blocked. But God, I'm now wearing 4 stents and 2 balloons to pry my heart hope so that I can have a regular flow to my heart. God is an on-time God, and I will always worship him. I will always bless him. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and everything that is within me. I will bless the Lord at all times. Trust. The word is today. Trust in the Lord and lean not to your own understanding. Trust God. Trust God. He will not fail you. He's on time and he will. Daniel God. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego God surely will deliver. Trust in the process. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on God. Fight. You're a warrior. Fight. Trust in God. Believe that he can do the unthinkable. Trust. Trust. Trust Almighty. Trust. Trust in God. Do you hear me? Trust. Have a blessed morning. God is